So Grace at AFI emailed us and asked us if we wanted to test a couple of fragrances. We said absolutely, so they sent them. And we're gonna test them with you guys. So we have these fragrances from AFI that they gave us to test today.
Matthew.
And they are all dupes of other fragrances, right? So I'm gonna say the names of the fragrances and just rest assured, I have never smelled any of these. I haven't opened these to smell them, and I don't know the ones that they're supposed to be imitating. So I'm just gonna write it down and I'm gonna give you my initial thoughts as I smell them. Brazilian Crush. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of these. I will say them out loud as I'm writing. Brazilian Crush, and that is by Sol de Janeiro. Watermelon Lemonade, and that's a BBW. And yes, I had to go and look up how to use these. It's a piece of paper. And I had to go up and really look up how to use them, because I'm like, do I stick the fragrance in the skinny part? Do I stick the fragrance in the fat part? I don't know. So I saw you're supposed to write the fragrance on the fat part. So I am doing it correctly. And this one I've heard of, but I've never smelled it. So it's called Narcissist. Actually, I think maybe Jesse uses this one. I'm not sure. By Nature's Garden. What I'm going to do is I'm going to dip into the fragrance, and then I'm going to smell it and give you my initial thoughts, and I'm going to put them aside on a paper towel, because I've been kind of told that sometimes, you know, there's smelling the bottle, it gives you a different experience than if you smell it on the paper, and then also it could, after it aerates a little bit, it could change the smell again. What? It dries out on the paper a little bit, yeah. So it airs out a little bit, and this one is Champagne Toast.
I think they're all dupes.
Yes, they're all dupes. That's why I'm saying the names of what they are dupes of, because maybe you guys out there are familiar with the fragrances. I, again, not familiar with any of these. Volcano Capri Blue. That was a long name. Like, what do you even, with a name like Volcano Capri Blue, I would think it's going to probably smell smoky, right? I don't know.
Well, I did read the description, but...
Well, you read... Yeah, John read the descriptions. The thing is, John doesn't have a sense of smell.
Wouldn't know what it smells like.
So he wouldn't be able to help me out or cooperate with me in any way what's right. I would think it would. So what we're doing is I'm writing down the names. John has the actual fragrance notes in front of him, so he'll be able to, after I give my initial thoughts, he'll be able to tell us what's in it and how wrong I am. Because I'm terrible at describing things. And this one is called Sweet Grace by Bridgewater Candles. So the first one I'm going to do is this Brazilian Crush. I'll open it first and smell the bottle first. Brazilian Crush. So I'm trying to think of like what it might smell like just based on the name. And I'm getting like beachy, like coconutty, not really coconut, but like suntan oil, but not, I don't know, coconutty. That's what I'm thinking from, and then it's called Brazilian Crush, so we are going to, like this. I'll dip that fragrance in there. I probably didn't have to dip it that much, but put the cap back on. Put that to the side, and I'll air it out a little bit. What?
I'll tell you that.
He'll tell me later.
All right, so which one?
This one is Brazilian Crush, and I'm gonna smell it, and then John, after I say exactly what I probably just said a second ago. Okay. Oh, it does smell very different now.
Does it?
Yeah, I'm getting more, it's more of perfumey. Wow, that's weird. Okay, so it is more perfumey, but I'm definitely getting some kind of beachy vibe. It's kind of making me think of like dinner after a day at the beach.
Okay.
Okay, now tell me what it's supposed to
The
be.
description is a sweet, nutty concoction that combines the aromas of pistachio and almond with delicate floral notes of heliotrope and jasmine. A decadently warm base of caramel, sandalwood, and vanilla is complemented with a hint of salt to round out this vibrantly sweet aroma.
Okay, I got the florals.
So saying top notes is pistachio and almond. Middle is the flowers.
I'm not getting the pistachio and the almonds. I am getting the middle notes of the flower, and I am
Caramel, sandalwood, and vanilla.
getting a little bit of sandalwood and a little bit of sweetness. Maybe that's why I'm thinking of the suntan lotion, because of the sweetness. All right, so now I'm going to put it aside, and we'll see after I smell the rest of these if it has changed at all. Okay, so the next one we're going to go with is the watermelon lemonade, and I'm going to open that up, smell it from the bottle first. And July says watermelons are hard to do.
Matt said that.
Oh, Matt said it. Okay. And I can see why, yeah. I'm getting, okay, a little bit like a very, very faint kind of, almost like Jolly Rancher, but not like tart like a Jolly Rancher. Like a hard candy, but not super sweet. I'm not getting any lemon. Let me smell it a little bit. Oh, yes, it smells so... The smell between the bottle and the strip is completely different.
Maybe the salt was the beachy part.
Maybe.
Tiffany said suntan lotion. Do you have for the other one?
I saw that, right? So here...
Guessing candy smell like something.
Not like candy. Almost like Luden's...
Cough drops.
Cough drops, but not like medicinal, like the ones that you would try and sneak as candy. But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like not super sweet, but okay. So that's what I got out of the bottle. But here I'm getting more lemon. Like I didn't get any lemon when I smelled it out of the bottle.
Vanillin? No, there's no. It doesn't say. Look at it.
But here I'm getting more lemonade. Lemonade? Yeah. Definitely much more lemon on the strip than on here. It's more balanced, right? So I get a little bit of
Are you getting
the sweet.
watermelon?
I'm getting a little tiny hint of the watermelon and a lot more of lemonade, but like not tart lemonade, more almost like a lemonade, like a seltzer.
Is there vanillin in any of these? This one does not. Nope, I have all the.
Okay, so
specs
now
in front of
you go ahead and tell me what watermelon
Top note
lemonade
is
is.
lemons and green. Middle is watermelon, and the bottom is sugar.
Okay, I'm not getting the sugar. And I don't know what green smells like.
I'm guessing it's kind of like grassy or leafy.
Yeah, the vanillin content, they actually list it on the labels, so that one had 0. Okay, next one, Narcissist. And I'm just flicking this fragrance everywhere. I don't want, because you know, fragrance, sometimes if it sits on something too long, it can eat away at it. Just want to make sure I don't ruin my table. So I think Jessie does a soap Narcissist that she might have sent me. I could be completely wrong. So I'll open this. Okay, it smells, I feel like Narcissist is supposed to be a manly scent.
Yeah, it is. It says category masculine. So
Okay, so I'm not getting masculine. I'm getting like a it's very light. It's not super strong, and I like it.
That's interesting.
What, that I like it? I like a lot of masculine fragrances.
Okay.
It probably has patchouli in it, now that he says that's interesting. But we know that patchouli, when it's mixed with other things, patchouli is a very good fragrance to mix with things. So I don't like patchouli alone, but when it's mixed with other things. Now I'm going to see the difference between here and here. I like this one a lot, but I don't think it's a masculine. I don't feel like it's a masculine scent, and that's probably because I'm much more attracted to masculine scents. It almost smells perfumey, which is why when you said...
Narcissist is a perfume, or a cologne, I think.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, so it's cologne. It's a cologne, which but it's not strong. It's not overwhelming. It's not like in your face, make your eye water.
Okay. Seductive blend of warm Egyptian musk, notes of magical patchouli highlighted touches of spicy cinnamon, orange blossom, and anise.
Okay, I'm not getting any cinnamon.
So the top notes for this
Musk.
are peach, raspberry. Middle is cinnamon, anise, rose, orange blossom. And the bottom is the patchouli, sandalwood, and Egyptian musk.
Okay. But it's definitely much more like a cologne than anything else. All right, next one, Champagne Toast. This is a BBW fragrance.
And, okay.
Bed Bath. Not Bed Bath. Bed Bath? No. Bath and Body Works.
Right.
Not Bed Bath.
Yeah. AFI
Champagne
has so many
Toast.
choices. They do, and they make so many things for a lot of different uses. They have industrial, like for the bathrooms in train stations and stuff like that, things that you wouldn't use in soap or lotions.
Okay, so this one,
Smell like champagne.
I'm not getting champagne. I'm not getting that alcohol-y kind of smell. You're going to be like, what's wrong with you? When I tell you what it's making me think of. Not what it smells like, but
Tell me.
it's bringing me back
Hey,
to...
Crystal,
You ready for this?
you're listening to Take Care of His Son. Broke the middle right side of his foot Thursday at school. Oh boy.
Now I'm getting a little champagne now that it's been
I
open
love
for a
that they
little
can
bit.
make custom blends. What is the minimum amount you need to order for custom?
I think it's 10 pounds.
That is not true.
It's
They
5
will
pounds.
make a custom blend for you for nothing. They'll do the custom blend for you. You have to, and they'll send you an ounce. They'll send you, I think, 4 or 5. They said, 1 ounce containers, and then they'll keep it on file. Your minimum order has to be 15 pounds. They just upped it, so you don't have to pay for the custom part of it though. It's free. I actually spoke to the person on the phone about it. So if you have like a custom blend, like we were thinking, like there was a one that's discontinued from, I believe it's Crafter's Choice. It was Twigs and Berries, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that the one? And I have an ounce left of it. I was going to send it to them. They would make 5 dupes of it, and we get to pick the one that's the closest that we want. Or something like our Rock the Casbah.
Where it's a
Yeah,
house
we
blend.
make our own blend for that. If we send it to them, then they'll make it for us.
Right. So I didn't say that the Narcissist has 0.12 vanillin in it, and this one has 1 like 1.0.
Which isn't much.
Which isn't, well, yeah, but it's still going to so it'll
15
probably
pounds
turn
is
to
a lot,
like a cream
but-
or a yellow.
But when you average it out, it's about half the price. You just got to bite the bullet and buy the 15 pounds, but it's only $10 a pound. Say, for instance, like I'm looking at this here. This is the champagne one?
This is the champagne one, and so what I'm thinking it smells like out of the bottle, I got a little bit of the champagne, I got a little bit of peach, and it really made me think of my strawberry shortcake dolls when I was little. Like
So
sniffing on
when
those.
they scale up, they scale up. So at 15 pounds, it's $14.85 a pound. When you get to 30 pounds, it's $10 a pound. When you get to 400 pounds, it's $9.35 a pound. So between 15 and 30 pounds, it's a big drop. Price point is better at 15 pounds. Yeah, no doubt.
So that now I'm smelling a lot more champagne.
If I go to, let's go to,
Stupid me, I'm looking champagne toast and I'm thinking this doesn't smell like toast at all. What's wrong with me?
you got it now?
This entire time I'm wondering why, what kind of a combination is champagne and toast?
Yeah.
I'm not joking.
I know. I know you're not.
I was thinking I'm not getting any champagne. So I was getting some strawberry and a little bit of peach before, and now the same, kind of the same, but I'm also getting a little bit of sweetness no, no toast. And I feel like if it's champagne, I should get like some kind of like bubbly
That's what I was asking
feeling,
right now.
and it's not. There's something there, but I can't describe it.
All right, so let's go. Let's see.
It's an okay fragrance. Probably won't go crazy with it.
The watermelon sugar fragrance at, say, Brambleberry. Of course, with these bargain pop-ups.
I thought you were gonna tell me what my fragrance smelled like.
I'm going to in a second. I just wanted to double check on. So 15 ounces of this fragrance. So at AFI, it's $14 a pound when you buy it at 15 pounds. Which if we were using like lavender, we know we're going to use it all.
Right.
It's one of the more popular, so it pays to buy it.
Right.
Brambleberry has 15 ounces of the watermelon sugar for $49.33 plus shipping. So that's $50 a pound. So it's literally one quarter of the price.
Yeah, that's insane. She's laughing at my toast, right? Champagne toast. Is that a weird one?
Champagne toast is a weird one anyways. I never understood it.
Yeah, I don't.
All right, let's see what you got.
So let's hear what it's supposed to smell like.
Okay, let me get back into the
Yes, all of these have. If they're soap safe, they're usually candle safe. The only thing about some candles is that like some essential oils change their fragrance in soap and in candles and don't smell at all.
Looking at it right now, yes, it's candles, incense, laundry detergent. No limit for candles and incense. I can't see this. For lotion, it's like 6%.
So what is it? What are the notes in this one? Champagne toast.
Let's take a look. Top is sparkling champagne. Middle is fresh berries, and
Berries, I get.
the bottom is tangerine. It's like a citrus.
Okay. I said when I opened it from when I smelled it from the
Nesma
bottle,
says hi.
it smelled. Hey Nesma, it smelled a little bit. I could smell more strawberry-ish when I got it out of the bottle. From the paper, it's a little bit more champagne-y. So we'll leave that.
Champagne meaning what? Like you
Meaning-
get the bubble from it, like a fizz?
You're not getting the actual fizz, but champagne itself, even when it's flat, it has a smell to it. So you're not getting like that effervescence.
'Cause I know there's a couple. Like I think it might actually be Brambleberry that has one that people say they can actually smell like.
Smell the
bubbles.
thing, the effervescence. You
just
gotta
wanted
do
to
the
say
fingers
that.
like
Just
that.
wanted to say that
You gotta do
again.
the fingers when you're doing it. All right, next one. Volcano Capri Blue. This is by Aztec, right? So I guess that's just the Aztec company itself.
Tiffany said hi to Nesma, and Nesma's like, "Who is you?"
Yeah.
We're all,
So,
all
out of
one
the
big
bottle.
happy family here, Nesma. Volcano Capri. Okay. All right. Let's see what we got here.
Oh, okay. It smells familiar. It smells like orange.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what I'm getting. This is not anything like what I anticipated. I anticipated with a name like Volcano Capri Blue.
Tropical.
I was thinking maybe like Italian smoke. Is there such a thing as Italian smoke? I don't know. Capri. But it smells like apples. I'm not
So
apples.
you're basically saying you thought that was going to smell like the people that got burnt up in Pompeii. That's what you're saying?
Ouch. Ouch.
That's where your brain went?
That's where your brain went.
So you said.
All right, so
I said tropical.
I did not anticipate. So I'm thinking out of the bottle, it smells a lot like orange or citrus
Okay.
in some way. Not what I anticipated at all. I just wanted to air it out a little bit.
Dry it down a little.
Yeah. And this is actually similar. This is the only one that smelled almost identical from the bottle to the paper.
Now, all of these you would put it to soap or no?
Yeah, I would put all of them into soap.
More better. Would they be better for something?
They're
like
more
candles?
better for candles. Well, this one,
Easy.
this one's actually,
Make fun of me. I'm not going to talk to you for the whole rest of the night.
I shouldn't have said it like that too. It kind of smells like
Angie will get upset.
Yeah, I would put this one in July's lemon. This one's definitely citrusy, more orange than lemon, like the Meyer orange, Meyer lemon kind of thing that you do. Or what is that other one that you're always talking about?
That's the one.
Citron, or something
Okay.
like that. That kind of thing. That's what it's reminding me of. Which I don't know that. Yeah, I would use this in like my lemon parade maybe.
What about...
Or I would use it in a dishwasher dish
laundry
soap, laundry soap.
So it's like a lemony thing. Is what
Yeah,
you're saying.
definitely lemony.
All right, top notes of lemon and lime.
I don't get any
Middle
lime,
is
but
fruits,
I don't get any
assorted
fruit there.
fruits. And bottom is greens.
Okay, all right.
There you go.
So that one I got.
Very
Yay, 1 out of...
No burnt up
6.
Italians here.
All right, so this one is called Sweet Grace.
Hello, Christina.
And
Sweet Grace. Okay.
and it's by Bridgewater Candle. And I don't know if that's like if it's gonna smell sweet or did they name it after their kid
Right.
or is it like something like
Okay.
like a religious thing? Not like
It's not
just
religious.
not okay. So like I'm thinking like pure and clean and something like that. Grace. We'll try it out of the bottle. Oh, okay. Oh, I think I've smelled this before.
Really?
Yes.
Or something like it?
Something like it. I know I'm recognizing the fragrance. Yes, fresh linen. That's it. It's not what I anticipated though. But so fresh and clean. Definitely I like it. I like it if we're doing like a linen kind of soap.
Okay. Precious Grace is illuminated with tropical passion fruit tones intertwining with aromatic sparkling tea nuances. Warm minty patchouli blends together harmoniously and enhance and complete this fragrant accord.
Okay. I didn't get any of
I
that.
feel like Matt when I'm like describing.
No vanillin. And now let's do the paper test. Okay. It's definitely got that fresh linen scent. That like I just did my laundry. Or it's got that, not so much fresh linen scent, but it's got that like fabric softener, downy, fresh kind of smell. If that makes sense. And that's it. That's all of those 6 fragrances from AFI. I wonder if there's a reason why some of them have red caps and some of them have black. Or if it's just we ran out of red caps and we had to go to the black ones. I wonder. Wonder. Let's see, that one's by I don't know. Because this one's from BBW and this one's from a candle company. But one of these other ones is also BBW. So one's red and one's black.
Huh.
And it's not like the ones with, this has vanillin. This does not. These do not. So there's no rhyme or reason.
Shoot all your theories out of the window.
Yeah, it's just, I'm working it here. I'm trying to figure out
Hi, you're doing a good job.
what the
It's very, very smart to go through that.
thing was, right? That's what I thought. Vanillin or no vanillin. That's not it. It's not by company. It's not, I thought maybe one was by a candle, nope, one was by a candle company and one was by another fragrance place, but nope. All right, so now I'm gonna go through them again, now that they've been sitting there, and see if they've changed at all, right? So this one was Brazilian Crush. And can you remind me what this one was supposed to smell like?
I didn't know you were doing this, so let me go find them. Hold on. Okay, this is the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. We have pistachio, almond, jasmine, caramel, sandalwood, salt, and vanilla.
Okay, I am getting a little bit of the vanilla. I'm not getting the caramel or... I'm getting a little tiny bit of the almond now, right? Do you think this one would be your favorite? This one I like a lot. Again, I would consider this more masculine. Is
It says women.
Really?
It says category, fine fragrances for women.
Well, I like it.
Hey, Amber.
Hello, Amber.
Wow.
And this one is the watermelon lemonade.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, okay. This one's changed.
Interesting.
Because when I took it out of the bottle, it smelled a little bit like the watermelon and I wasn't getting any lemonade. When I first smelled it on here, I was only getting lemonade. And now I'm getting a good mix. It starts with the watermelon and then it ends with the lemonade. With the and not like a tart lemonade. The lemonade is very similar to the champagne fragrance. It's not like the Volcano Capri Blue. That's all just citrus. It's not like a citrusy, strong citrus smell. So that's that. Okay.
Right.
Back to the Narcissist.
Hang on, let me get in there. Let me find it. Okay.
I keep wiping it on my nose. I'm gonna be smelling this stuff all night long.
That's what
Yeah.
the dude says all the time. I whack myself in the nose.
Well, if I'm going like this, trying to go back and forth, and I'm actually rubbing it right on my nose, so.
Okay, understand.
Okay, so I like this one less now. I really liked it before.
Okay, why?
I'm not sure. It's got more of something else is coming out, and it's not the patchouli, right? Because I know if it was the patchouli that I smelled, I would be able to say, well, I don't like the patchouli, but it smells more girly now, that I think.
Okay.
More perfumey
Said it was a masculine.
than
They
cologne.
categorize it as masculine.
What was in this one again, besides the patchouli and the sandalwood?
Peach and raspberry. Cinnamon, anise, rose, orange blossom,
I think it's...
sandalwood, Egyptian musk.
I don't know. I like it. It's not my favorite. I'm gonna pick my favorite of all of these. Hold on. I think right now I'm leaning towards the Brazilian Crush as my favorite of the 6.
All right.
Oh, I like this now too. The champagne toast.
Champagne toast. And what are you getting with that now?
I'm not getting any toast. He's
Never gets old.
sighing at my bad dad jokes. I feel like this one smells more like
Jesse,
almond.
What's up, heifer?
Hey, Jesse, do you make a soap with Narcissist? I feel like you do. This one I feel like smells more like the champagne. Oh, no, not the champagne. The almond. It has a little almond fragrance in it.
This does not.
That's what it smells like to me.
This is sparkling champagne,
Yes.
fresh berries, and tangerine.
Okay, so I'm still getting a little very slight berry. I'm getting the champagne, not the effervescence, but I'm
She
also
says she
getting
does. Yes, she does.
a little bit of the of almond. So I'm doing some fragrance testing, and I did an unboxing. I got some t-shirts and
Bonafide.
sweatshirts from
Bonafide.
Bonafide. I told you, yeah, we have that one. So when I'm smelling everything, I'm like, I think I've smelled this one before. I think Jesse has it. So I'm talking about how it smells different coming out of the bottle than when you're using the fragrance strips. So then I also let them sit there for about 10-15 minutes, and I'm re-smelling them to see if they've changed. And the first one did change a lot.
Which one is that?
The Brazilian Crush. This one is the Volcano Capri Blue.
Okay.
And again, this one smells the same. Although, you know what this is giving me now?
Greens?
No.
No.
I'm getting a lot of orange. Maybe I am getting a little greens. But I'm getting, you know how like when you have a citronella candle and the very end of the citronella candle has that like oily smell?
I do not.
Oh, of course you...
How many years have you known me and you still do that?
Okay, so guys, you know how like when you smell like a citronella candle and the very end of it, you get that like little oil thing, right? That's what I'm getting with this. And the skeeters are about to tote you off. Oh my goodness, it's way too cold. I literally had the floor heater on before the video came on because we're up here freezing. It's so cool. Yeah, so this one, very citrusy, but it's giving me citronella candle vibes. So if I'm going to use it...
Like a chemical kind of thing?
No.
Oh man, I wanted to go get a chainsaw today. I forgot.
Yeah, you did. And I saw a good chainsaw thing on TikTok Shop, like mini chainsaws and stuff.
TikTok.
So, yeah, so...
Earlier when we were burning the woods.
I would definitely use this in a lemon candle. I might use this in a lemon soap. I think I would really stick with what I have already. And especially if you're going to use a citronella candle, you use citronella. All right, next one, Sweet Grace. Let's see how this is.
Margaret picks all the smells for the soaps. Excellent. Yes, she does.
Well,
That would be used. Actually, that's not true.
it's not true at all.
I do pick them, but I picked them on what I guess
But thank
what the description is.
Yeah, so every once in a while I'll come home and there'll be a new fragrance there and John will just say, smell this, what do you think? Because he'll see something, he'll see an ad for something, or he'll be on a website and he'll say, this sounds fantastic. Has no idea, and then either we use it or I don't use it. Most of them are really, really good. Yeah, from this movie. All right, so this one is Sweet Grace.
Yeah. Sweet Grace, wait.
Okay, I like it.
Hold on. Sweet Grace is this one. Nope. This one. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, nice. Okay, so this one before was very, very like a fresh linen, and it still is, but hold on. I'm getting a floral, a slight floral, and even some, is there peach in this?
There is peach.
I'm getting some peach.
I like
No, there's peach in the other one.
Passion fruit is the top note.
Passion fruit. Okay, so I'm getting some kind of a fruit. But I like it much, much more than when I smelled it out of the bottle and when I smelled it right away. So there you have it, folks.
So I wonder how that translates between putting it in the soap or candle.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Like in a candle, I would say if it burnt off, as it's burning, it's kicking off the fragrance immediately. It might not be as nice as if it were to linger around the room for a little bit. Or in the soap, it's sitting there for a while. You know how sometimes soaps will kind of be funky and then the scent will come back?
Yes, so that is a good question. Like, I open it up and right out of the bottle and then dipping it in, this smells not completely different. I mean, let's not be ridiculous. I'm not, I don't want to over exaggerate, but it does, it's a distinct difference between coming out of the bottle and on the testing strip. And then several of these had a very different smell after sitting for 15 minutes. So I wonder...
More concentrated in the bottle, honestly.
Definitely more concentrated in the bottle. But I wonder if now how that translates to you're putting it into your soap and it's going through saponification. So I wonder how much... I mean, obviously, every scent that we've used so far... we just got these tester strips a couple of weeks ago. And anything we've done so far is I smell it out of the bottle, I like it, and then we make the soap and it smells just like out of the bottle. So I'm assuming that these will do this. They'll perform the same.
That you can't necessarily trust it.
Right.
Right out of the bottle.
Right. You can't really trust it right out of the bottle. But I feel like it softens. So it's not as strong, which I guess would be the same as being in the
That's what I do. You just smell it out of the bottle.
Yeah.
See, like one of those, I feel like you would have just, if you had smelled it out of the bottle, you'd be like, nah, I don't want to use it. And then you came back to it. I forget which one it was.
The Brazilian one?
Maybe the champagne one.
This Brazilian Crush, again, just based on the name, I expected so different. It's not smelling like suntan lotion. And it's not giving me that beachy feel. This is definitely a cologne-y perfume kind of fragrance. Going back to that. I'm trying to pick my favorite now. This one I would use for a kid's product. The watermelon lemonade. And then the Narcissist. And now it smells different again.
Mm. So intriguing.
It really is.
It'd be interesting. Do we have the
Bonafide?
Or do they use it already? I think I used it.
I think you did use it.
Be interesting to see what it smelled like in the soap.
So far, my favorite is the Brazilian Crush. So what should we make out of it, people?
Just that I freaking love the Narcissist. The one we got, would it have been cold process or hot process back in the day? From Jess.
The Bonafide?
Yeah.
It's cold process, I think.
Is it?
Yeah, it wasn't that long ago that she sent it.
Huh.
I like, I do like that Brazilian Crush.
I could send you a Bonafide. It's cold process. Okay.
The Brazilian Crush is the dupe from Sol de Janeiro, yeah.
Yes, it is.
But again, that's another thing. I've never smelled any of these original fragrances, so I can't do a comparison like that.
Along with the other stuff I've yet to see.
You have more to send? I haven't sent you guys anything. I did pick up a couple things from Disney, though. Well, a thing from Disney. a Disney thing. So that's it with the fragrances, right?
So,
And that's all we were really going to do today.
we should do this more often.
Yeah, I think we should do it more often. Anytime we get some fragrances like this. Now, to think of what we should do, so I have a full, is it 2 ounces or 1 ounce that we have here?
1 ounce, I think.
This is 1 ounce, right? How much soap can we make with 1 ounce of fragrance?
Well, that would work for a tester soap, for actually a custom soap. Check Sephora or Ulta and smell the Brazilian Crush. I'm interested to know
What you think? Yeah.
what you think.
Sephora or Ulta, that's where they are. Okay.
It's comparable.
2 pounds. Okay, so maybe
It'll take 4 pounds, I think.
we'll do, should we do a tester in each one?
If you want. I mean, do you like them all?
I like the Brazilian Crush. I liked the Sweet Grace too.
Okay.
The Volcano Capri Blue, that to me is just like a citrus fragrance. We have that.
Okay.
The Champagne Toast was okay. The Narcissist, I like it. But we have Kokomo already. We're trying to streamline down. But I'm not saying like to make these to test them to see if we're going to do them in a big batch. I'm saying make these. Maybe we can make them with we can do it like a tutorial video on the way that see on how we want to shoot differently.
Okay.
And then we can either do a giveaway with them, or we can just, because it'll only be a few bars, right?
Well,
We can hold
to be honest
contests.
with you, I feel like the custom loaf, which is 4 pounds, I'm pretty sure it's like 1.25 ounces we use. So if it was a little lighter,
Right? I
we'll
think
see.
that's a pretty good
We
idea.
could get July's little starter molds out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We can use
The A1 and the A2.
the A1, the A2, and then the
And the Larry mold.
the Larry mold. Matching candle or soap and matching lotion spell. Well, I don't think we wouldn't have enough to do a test like that.
Well, we could. Is that what you're asking, Tiffany? We could. If it was something you liked. Okay. I'm guessing that Brazilian Crush is one that you like.
So the Brazilian Crush, how much fragrance do you need to make 1 candle?
1 candle?
Mm-hmm.
Not much. Depends on the size of the candle.
Interesting.
Like the big candles are like
Big
800
intervals,
grams. So I would need 80 grams.
I don't know what that
Would you do
means.
soap with keeping matching or soap to match a lotion smell? Soap and latch. Oh, okay, that's interesting too. Yeah, we could do that too. She's been working on a new lotion.
Yes, I have been working on a new lotion. I have the lotion itself. Well, it's like an emulsified body butter, right? Because we can't really sell body butter in the hot months. And I'm trying to think if maybe I should add some hyaluronic acid to it.
I have to go to Google for grams. Yeah, me too. But
always.
Candles I do in grams because it's way more accurate.
Yeah, yes, for the accuracy, yes. So I'm trying to think of if we do like a really upscale kind of lotion with that in it, or the body emulsified body lotion with it. Do we even put a fragrance in that?
In what?
In if we did like the one with the hyaluronic acid or whatever, or do we just do what?
We could do one unscented.
Yeah. The
So
body
we have to
butter
go
is
to
amazing.
Ulta.
Yes, we're gonna have to go to.
Or somewhere. Sephora. Sephora in the Coles over here, right?
I have no idea. Yes, there is. There is a
Ulta
Sephora right in there. There's an Ulta by my mom's.
I'm not going to your mom's.
What? Why wouldn't you go to my mom's?
Well, I'll go to your mom's, but I'm not driving to Hicksville
To go to Ulta to
not
smell
smell
Brazilian Crush. I should take it with me too. I do like it a lot. But
Yeah, Tiffany, we will check that out.
yes, there's a Kohl's right here. He just said
Coles
this.
have Sephora too. Yeah, that's right.
The Kohl's is closer.
Yeah. And the Staples is right in there. So
Yes.
drop off that return that you have for that teacher that you booked me for.
Yes, I forgot about that. All right, so I guess that's it. What time is
Yep.
it?
Time for you to get in the bath.
Time for me to get in the bath. So that's it.
You want to tell everybody what happened with your bath last night?
Oh my God. I am such
And how
an
good your
idiot.
husband is to you?
This man
This man.
loves me.
In pain.
And this is how I tell. Because yesterday my cousins and I had
Did you get a chainsaw? Yes, I definitely get a chainsaw.
we had a cousin's it's right across the street from
Harbor Freight.
Harbor Freight, which is where you wanted to go to get the chainsaw, right?
Yes.
So we had a cousins Zoom meeting, and I didn't know how long it was going to be because it was the first one we've ever done, right? So I'm talking to my cousins, blah blah blah. Normally I go into the bath around now-ish, 7 o'clock, 7:15, something like that.
And by the way, before you get off, just tell everybody else about that.
Yes, I
Tell
will.
your story.
I'm telling my story. I'll just wear it like this. So, fling it over the shoulder, like that. So I'm on with my cousins, and we're on until what, like 9:30?
Something like that.
But I'm in this room, and this room is freezing compared to the rest of the house. Emily never complained about the cold. She did complain about the hot in the summertime,
But
but
she complained about the hot in the winter because she always had the damn window open.
yeah, it was it's still freaking cold in here. So I was in here freezing, and the bath for me is to bring up my core temperature. I put a bath as hot as possible,
Just for
whatever.
the record, it's not freezing in here.
That's because I had the space heater on before you came in.
Oh, please.
Anyway,
Stop it.
so I'm like, I hang up the Zoom call and I go next door into the bathroom and I start the water and I go downstairs while it's filling up with John because I have a gigantic tub. I'm filling up with John and I'm telling him a story. I'm telling him all about the phone call and how the craziness that ensued. And I'm like, all right, I'm going upstairs now. And I get up into the bathroom. I never plugged the drain. So it was all just running right through. So now I've used all the hot water. And I'm like, because I really, really love to have a hot bath. It's the stupid verify thing. There we go. Okay. So
By hot, she means
I like 100 to 103 degrees, right? So I'm like, so I turn the water off immediately. I feel what's in the bath, and it's warmer than, whatever, but it's only about, this high. So now I'm pissed, right? So I wait. I go downstairs and I tell him I'm not going to try and fill up the bath now because it's just going to be cold, and I'm going to be so sad because I was so cold. I knew there was 100%
me too.
no chance that I could have an enjoyable bath, right? So I go downstairs and he goes, oh, you can wait about half an hour. So we watch a TV show. Now, even though it is way past my bath time, I don't have to wake up today, so it's fine. I'll just take a late bath. I go upstairs, I turn the water on, and it's hot for a couple of minutes, and then it goes right off. It starts getting warm. And I'm like, again, I filled up like this much, and I'm
He
mad.
said, oh no, I'm the same way.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
done that before, too.
So he comes upstairs, and he's like, what's going on? I keep hearing you turn the water on and off. I'm like, I'm trying to just get the hot water, and as soon as it turns warm, I turn it off and just let it heat up a little bit. So he's like, do you want me to boil water? And I said, yes, right. So he goes downstairs and he starts boiling the water, And I'm just roasting now.
Wow.
It's a hot flash. That's different. So he boils the water and he comes up with a big thing of water and he dumps it in the tub, and then he realizes the tub is only filled like this much. This much. And my bathtub, it's tremendous. I don't need it to be filled up completely, but he comes up with the one thing and he's like, do you want me to boil more water? I'm like, well, I can't get it in there. Would it go up to my ankle? That's not going to be, there's no enjoyment in that, right? So he goes downstairs, comes back up. I swear it wasn't even like a minute and a half later. He must have made like 7 trips up and down.
I had 4 pots going at a time.
He had 4 pots going,
And
plus
the electric kettle
going, and I stayed upstairs. What was I doing?
You were looking at TikTok.
I wasn't looking at TikTok. I was doing something on email.
You weren't.
I was standing at the kitchen sink, at the bathroom sink, and I was scrolling. And he just kept coming up behind me with, he made so many trips up and down the stairs with boiled water, and he got it, co-hosting.
Julie.
So he filled it up to
around, Julie?
almost where it would normally be. It was only about this much shorter from where it would normally be, and it was so hot.
It was much hotter.
It was way hotter than normal. I was actually able to run the bath water just to cool it down a little bit. So that is how I knew. I got in that bath and I'm like, I just stood there scrolling through my phone while his ass went up and down the stairs with heavy water like 8 times to fill this bath up with me. For me. Oh.
Yep.
When you guys do you do this to show your heart thing? Or do you do what the kids today do? Like this thing? The kids today. I can't even do it. It's not normal. It's not.
That's true love. It definitely is.
It was very kind of him.
Because you're so worth it, Miss Margaret. Absolutely.
I know, and I completely ignored him the whole night. I was up here. He was downstairs.
I would like take a cold shower.
You know what it was? It was really like she was upstairs the whole night. I was quiet. I could watch TV. She wants to take a bath. It's either I boil the water and bring it up there and put it in the bath and she could stay up there, or she's going to be down here with me on the couch.
Is that what it was?
That's what it was.
I'll be down here on the couch, and 4 minutes later she'll be asleep so I can watch what I want anyway. Is that what it was?
That's what it was.
You're this close. I'm not going to talk to you for the whole rest of the night.
Jesse, did you get... Oh, yeah. I was telling... I told them yesterday what you said. You did a Jesseism? What'd you do? You self-ism yesterday? Oh, my nose. My nose was running during dinner. And he's like, let me get you a tissue. Full run so fast you can't lick it off. It was funny. We laughed. Ha ha. Tee hee. Ha ha. No? All right, so I guess that's it.
That's it.
We're going to head off now. I will think of something interesting to do with these.
I think I'd do a candle with them.
You want to do a candle with which ones?
I don't know. Which one do you think?
I don't know. Do you want to do...
Are there any there that you wouldn't use that you don't like? Excuse me.
That I don't like? They were all okay.
Don't forget to plug that tub.
Yes. And then, you know what he did? He did the if Woody had gone straight to the police thing. He's like, well, if you just let me set the bath up for you, it would have been done right.
I did ask you, didn't I?
Yes. Again, so let me just point out we got some fantastic
merch.
The fragrances from AFI. Very nice of them. Thank you. And then merch. We each got a sweatshirt and a t-shirt, and I am wearing this one tomorrow.
It's a hoodie.
Oh, it's a hoodie. What's the difference between a sweatshirt and a hoodie?
A sweatshirt doesn't have a hood.
Aren't those crew necks?
Crew neck. Sweatshirt.
Okay. I thought this was a sweatshirt. It's a hoodie. Okay, so it's a hoodie, got some nice pockets, and it says...
It's got pockets on it?
Well, in the front.
Cool.
The hoodie pocket.
I like the line.
Yeah. It's probably the same thing as what you're wearing.
Heavier.
Yeah, it's definitely heavy. Winston & Walter, where every good soap begins with the perfect mold. Get it? Because she makes the molds. And on the back, it says, grow with us. And there's bubbles on it, and it says winstonandwalter.com. And all of the proceeds go to the Stroke and Heart and Stroke Foundation.
July, they're on our website now?
And this one's my favorite. I love a good baseball tee.
You know that. 3/4.
Yeah.
I love the signature blue too.
Yes.
Joanna's tagline in Hartford, remember?
Joanna's tagline in heart was "Grow with me," or "Grow with us." That's what she said. That's what she said. What? Same thing. Yes,
Cool.
I love the bubbles. I love how it.
Yes, it's on the website. All right, so they're on the website now.
Does
If
it
you
look
want
different?
to, those are pretty heavy duty too. It's good stuff.
Yeah, it's definitely heavy duty.
You want to head out? Everything, 100% of the proceeds are going to that.
And
The,
she's not getting these made in like, mass produced places. She's using a local t-shirt maker in her town. So
yeah.
she's
That's
supporting,
somebody you've known for a long time,
right?
July?
She's
As well?
supporting small business.
Childhood friend or
And
something?
if you purchase the merch, it supports the Heart End Stroke Foundation.
All right.
So that's fantastic. And I am going to go take my bath now. And we will get back to you, well, whenever. We're going to make some soap
Yeah,
soon.
we're
Got
gonna
to
have
fill
to
up
go,
Bertha, get some stuff getting done.
Go and check this stuff out.
And remember, life is short. Use the good soap. You deserve it.
Yeah.